Hi, and welcome back to Every Artist to be featured in the American Number. Now that's what I call music series, 10 or more times. Right now we're looking at the sixth place, who is Nickelback. That's on 12 now CDs or 12 now appearances, and they're the most used rock artist by Now That's What I Call Music, beginning with How You Remind Me on now 10. And ending with Lullaby on now 41. And Nickelback, I've looked at something and they said why, and someone was asking why Nickelback is on so many now CDs, and why are some people not liking Nickelback? If you could zoom in like this, you can just see Chad Kroeger, who did solo appearances on Now's 11 and 27 with Hero and In the Night, respectively. Now, well, the most used Canadian band, I think it is. Canadian artist, to be sure. Rihanna's the most used non-American act. And, in the same place as Nickelback, with 12 now appearances, will be the Black Eyed Peas. Now, the Black Eyed Peas consist of will.i.am, Fergie, Apple-T-App, and I forget the last one, but the Black Eyed Peas, they're like a hip-hop vocal group or lyric group, all four members of them. And the Black Eyed Peas, they first appeared on Now 14 with Where's the Love, featuring the runner-up artist Justin Timberlake, runner-up Now artist, and ended with Just Can't Get Enough on Now 39 so far. So the Black Eyed Peas are a band. They're a hip-hop group, and they're four members that really get their rap. Nothing special. But who likes Black Eyed Peas? And next one in sixth place is Kelly Clarkson. Kelly Clarkson has a total of 12 now appearances. First appearing on Now 20 with Behind These Hazel Eyes, and most recently on the latest Now 58 with Piece by Piece, the Idol version, as a matter of fact. And Kelly Clarkson, she is the most used American Idol act, and if I can top all these American Idol acts, this will be the first the first most used American Idol act. Closest American Idol act behind this one is Daughtry with 8 now appearances, and in third place Jordan Sparks with 4 now appearances, and Adam Lambert and Carrie Underwood in fourth place with 2 now appearances. All the other Now That's What I Call American Idol acts only turned up once in the series. And I think Kelly Clarkson, she could be the most popular American Idol. The one that the most people know, including her famous Piece by Piece Idol version, which is emotional, just to be sure. And the second most used rhythm and blues act we have here behind Chris Brown is Ne-Yo. Now Ne-Yo has had some hit singles called Miss Independent and Because of You. And Kelly Clarkson also had hit singles called Miss Independent and Because of You. But Kelly Clarkson's Miss Independent isn't on it now. But all the other four out of those same titles by these artists are on nows. And Ne-Yo started on Now 22 with When You're Mad, and most recently was Now 54 with Time of Our Lives. Ne-Yo is a rhythm and blues artist who gives music some quite of effect that some sweet something I'm not going to say. Nice hat. And he has 12 now appearances, just like Kelly Clarkson. Now in 7th place, we are ready to visit the Backstreet Boys. Now I'm going to talk to you about this band, the Backstreet Boys. For all you Love Story and Key Change fans out there, these are Backstreet Boys. I'll go to another picture. Yeah, this is a better picture of them. Here they are right here. They used... Now this band was originally the most used, now that's what I call music artist, until they were surpassed by Britney Spears when she made her 10th appearance on Now 16. Then this became the most used artist, again with Now 19 at Incomplete. And they remain the most used, now that's what I call music artist, for over a year, or actually over 2 years, until Britney Spears surpassed them again with her 11th Now appearance on Now 27 with what's that one? Oh yeah, Piece of Me. Backstreet Boys appeared on the first Now with As Long as You Left Me, and their currently last Now appearance would be Just Want You to Know, the 13th song on the Now That's What I Call Music 20 CD. And the Backstreet Boys, yeah, they're the most popular boy band, most used boy band by Now That's What I Call Music. They're now the 7th most used artist. And this Backstreet Boys are going to be unused now. Their last appearance before they started their hiatus would be Droning on Now 9. And they did the comeback single on Now 19, Incomplete. Incomplete. And 6 out of 11 songs by this group were key change songs. First being I'll Never Break Your Heart on Now 2, which goes from B flat to B major. Second was All I Have to Give on Now 3, which goes from D flat to D major. Third was Show Me the Meaning of Being Lonely, which goes from F sharp to G sharp minor. The fourth would be Shape of My Heart, transposing from D major to E major. And fifth would be the Call Neptune's remix with rap, with just like the original, goes from B flat minor to C minor. And then their sixth and last key change appearance would be Drowning, which starts in the key of B major and then goes to A major for the verse, then again to B major for each chorus, and then after the bridge they modulate a C sharp major for the last 92 seconds of the song. All these females think Backstreet Boys is good. They're still popular today, aren't they? And tying with Backstreet Boys, we have Pink. No, I don't want NK. And here she is, Pink. Now, prior to July 2007, Now 9 was the only Now to feature Pink with Get the Party Started, with a Sweet Dreams remix featuring Redman, until she came back on Now 25 with You Plus Your Hand, but she did have a lot of hit singles in between and before Now 9, including the original Get the Party Started, which is more popular than the version that's featuring Redman. So Pink appears on 11 Now CDs, and by 46, 11 Now CDs had featured this artist. And also with 11 Now appearances is TPain. Now, I did not know that this artist had 11 Now appearances until I played a quiz game, and I found out the correct top list for the artists. So this Now appearance, this artist first appeared on Now 20 with I'm Sprung, and last appeared on Now 51 in the preview section with Heartbreak Heard Around the World. Now comes Lady Gaga. And here she is. Now Lady Gaga has 11 Now appearances, starting with Now 30 with Just Dance and Do What You Want on Now 49 being the latest Now appearance. I misremembered her number of Now appearances as 10, but it's 11. So this, now that's what I call music artist. She likes to dress strange, because she is a really strange artist. We're getting close to 15 minutes, so for the last place I show you, you can watch in part 3.